Hey, we do not know each other, but I wanted to share some life advice with you. My name is Doan, a young adult in his 20s, still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life, probably as much as you do. And I want to help lost and distracted young adults to start living a purposeful and meaningful life. Most people never live up to their full potential from their 20s until their 90s, and maybe in their entire lifetime. And if you're watching this video, you are probably one of those people. You probably feel like you just go through life, you just live life through emotions with no real sense of wanting and having an idea of why you're here. You have this urge to take action, but you just feel like this constant analysis paralysis where you just cannot seem to take any action at all. And I think this is where having a purpose is crucial to living your dream life. So, what is your purpose? So your purpose is basically your why. So it's the reason why you were put on this earth and why you were born. So if you wake up every day and you don't have the slightest idea of what are you gonna do that's meaningful to you, or why are you doing it, then you have not found your purpose yet. And I don't blame you for that, because even myself, it took me around 20 years to find out my purpose of what I want to do while I'm on this planet. And there's no shame in that, because most people around you, they're not even thinking about this kind of stuff. They're just, consuming content and living through the instant gratification era. But you should be proud of yourself to want to learn more about this kind of stuff, this deep topic about life. And the reason that most people haven't found or take the time to find their purpose is because we're so constantly distracted around us. There's so many distractions nowadays, and we have like no attention span left to just sit down with without music, without notifications, to just think, to just let our mind have ideas come through. And that's scary for our future. And the idea is that your purpose, like the when you sit down and write down why, of what and why you want to do, that's truly deep inside and personal for you. Your purpose is not fixed. It's not a fixed concept. It's malleable, so it's always changing depending on which stage of life you're at. And you can also have multiple layers of purpose that surrounds one single core deep purpose. So for example, your purpose could be just to improve yourself, like overall, and feel better internally. And in all those outer layers, you can have a fitness goal, a business goal, a work goal, a relationships goal, a self-development learning goal. So it's not just one big purpose that's stays the same for 50 years. It's always changing once you reach one layer of purpose. And depending if you're a young adult, a parent, or an elderly person, because our priorities change as we grow up. And having a purpose, to me, is different than having goals, because to me, goals, they're more like you can measure them, and they're more like area specific. Um, so, for example, the SMART goals design explains that very well. So, your purpose can be to help, want to help people um, like achieve financial freedom, but your goal can be something more specific, like I want to help, I want to be able to help this amount of people in 1 year span, or I want to make this amount of money in my first year of business slash freelance slash working for myself. So it's more measurable, as I said, and it's more like related to external um, consequences and rewards than the purpose, which is where you get the rewards internally and intrinsic, and there's an intrinsic value, and the purpose is really something that only you can understand because you took the time to think about it and write down about it. It's important to discover your purpose because it gives you a sense of direction in life, and that's really important nowadays. And it makes you excited about living life, you know, about living your real life, not your virtual life. Because most people now find their real life boring, and like there's nothing to work for in their real life, so they indulge in the virtual world. So like the internet, social media, video games, and that's where they feel like this sense of progress and achievement. But once they turn off the screens, there's nothing left. They feel empty. So I think having the purpose, it's like having a goal in a video game. Uh, and if you treat your life as a video game, you will feel happier. You will feel like you are that hero, that main character in the video game. And you can think of having achieving goals as achieving those quests in the video games, and you gain experience in the real world, which is far more valuable than gaining experience in the virtual world. You will start to live life more intentionally and approach life with this sense of feeling good, being aware of your surroundings. You will be present, more present in the moment. And I think you just want to learn more about what's around you and what's going on in the world. And personally, it helped me to start adopting the good habits of life. So, like eating well, exercising, sleeping well, and by adopting those good habits, you will gradually start to let go of those bad habits, and yeah, you'll just feel good overall. And what's more important is that you will feel intrinsically happier. So you will be satisfied um, with what's happening inside of you instead of what's happening outside of you. So, like materialistic goods or external circumstances, which is something that we actually have to learn how to do because now it's really easy to buy a $500 phone and pretend to be happy for 10 days, then go back to your normal state, your baseline of dopamine, where you just like this guy who's doesn't know what he's doing in his life, who doesn't truly know what he's doing in his life instead of following the conventional norms. Finding your purpose is not only important to start living your dream life, but being authentic with yourself is another important aspect as well. So, what does it mean to be authentic? You want to be fearless. You want to not fear the judgment of others. Um, well, this might sound cliche, but you just want to be yourself. like actually be yourself and not try to impersonate someone else to fulfill someone else's needs. You need to be confident in yourself, follow your gut, follow your intuition, and yeah. So, for example, if you're an introvert, just embrace your introvertness and don't try to go to parties. We don't like them. Like I never went to a party because they were never my thing. Yeah, just do what you like, and you will meet others who are like that. Who might also have fear. Who might also um, fear others and not be themselves, but they will just try to navigate life as well. You will find others who have the exact same feelings and emotions as you, and you can connect with them and finally get the chance to be truly yourselves. And those are the meaningful relationships, not the ones where you pretend to be someone else and um, yeah, you just and where you feel this level of resistance towards others. That's not healthy. So, for example, if you're an introvert, just be an introvert. Just do the things that a typical introvert would do, and you would naturally gravitate towards other introverts, and you'll be comfortable with that because you will know that if they are at that place at that time in the same circumstances as you are, then they are probably introvert as well. So you will understand that they might experience the same feelings as you do, and yeah, you can start being friends with them, and that's in that way you would improve your relationship aspect of life. Um, yeah. So being a fan is also about being present, mindful, being grateful for what you have, and yeah, just not truly care about what everyone thinks about you. In the sense that if you have uh, ambitions, goals, dreams, ideas, you can just go pursue them. Taking action instead of constantly going back and forth in this whether or not you should do it or not, because we've all been through that, and it doesn't serve us anything. It just keeps us stuck in life where we are in this area, in this stage of life. Because let's be honest, putting on a mask and be someone else is it's exhausting, and it's destroying our mental health. So you if you just take off that mask, you'll be happier with yourself, others, and you will not have this feeling that you are manipulating people, and people will they will either like you or dislike you for who you truly are and not your personal. Your dream life is also dictated by your well-being. So that's how comfortable and healthy and happy you are or you feel, because we are creatures of emotions, so we tend to do things based on how they feel to us, and that's where the sense of purpose comes in, because we tend to want to do the things that feel comfortable, but they don't make us grow as a person, and that where that sense the sense of purpose is stronger than the the feelings and the emotions we have. So you can, and that's where we can take action through discomfort to grow as a person, and either financially, spiritually, in relationships, in love, in fitness, in any goals that you might have. You need to grow through discomfort. That's the way it is. And because staying in comfort is bad, but the discomfort, the effort you put in the discomfort to try to find comfort, that's the good part. So, and it's usually the biggest actionable step. That's the most discomfort. For example, actually recording and turning on the camera and recording videos, or going up and talk to that girl that you're attracted to, or just getting up on your feet and start to walk, even just walk, uh, going to the gym. That first step is the most difficult one, yet the most important one to achieve anything. So this is where the sense of purpose comes in really well. It gives you an idea, a visualization of um, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and where you want to go with your life. So this sense of well-being, well-being, and mental well-being is about finding balance within the two extremes of life, and yeah, just finding out what makes you truly happy. We all have universal things that make us happy, like love, family, financial stability, and being healthy. But there might be some things that are personal to us that we want to find out for ourselves. So I am telling you all this, and you may have learned important insights for about life, which you may or may not already know. And if you want to implement that knowledge into life-changing actions that can truly start um, something meaningful for you, you can click on the link in the description below to book a meeting with me, where I can help you to gain control of your life. Have a good one. See you next time.